So this is just a short follow-up video to the 21 Dodge Ram 3500 heavy-duty truck that I was working on with the interior high-speed CAN bus circuit problem. I ended up using Alldata do-it-yourselfer information. I subscribed for 1 month for $20 US to this vehicle, and it gave me the wiring diagrams, but it was lacking in connector views and connector locations. Very, very difficult. I did keyword searches and stuff like that. Now in the Alldata system, the networking is under information bus and Can IHS bus. So this is the diagram that comes up, and if you zoom or open it in a new tab, you can blow it up, but it's difficult to print. You know, I can zoom up, but it's difficult to print that because it's illegible when you print it on an 8.5 by 11 inch piece of paper, and I couldn't get the printer to spread it out over 4 pages or something like that. I did subscribe to Tech Authority online, and I'm logged into them right now. I bought a 3-day subscription. It's like $40 US. Oops, what the heck? Oh, under wiring, it's under communication. CAN bus systems, internal high-speed CAN bus. So when I go into this diagram, it's a beautiful diagram. It's nice and crystal clear. But the important thing is this star Can IHS body connector, and the other one here above it, star Can IHS IP connector. I couldn't find those connectors. Alldata had a connector view of each connector plugging into this star Can connector, which looks somewhat like this here. I went and acquired a couple of connectors off of 2016 Ram, and this one that's all positive on that side, and this is Can C, and this is Can IHS. These ones are by the steering column on a 16 Ram. So I got some connectors so that I can make some test terminals for plugging in my lab scope rather than having to backpin those tiny terminals in there. There's usually one or more open slots, as you can see. I took one connector out of this one, but there's a bunch of open slots for options the truck's not equipped with. But back to this schematic. If I click on this, it hyperlinks to the connector view, which is what was on Alldata if I searched for it individually. But if I go to location, you'll see there's a view, and it shows a picture where it's located in the truck. And you can zoom this up too, and it's pretty clear. If you zoom it up, you can see that's behind the headlight switch. This is the headlight switch here. Get rid of that pop-up. The headlight switch bezel is right here. So the interior high-speed one is the white one, I believe, and the green one is the CAN bus one, but don't quote me on that. Again, going back to Identifix. Oops, sorry, not Identifix. This Alldata information. Identifix had no wiring diagrams for a 20 or 21. Even 19, all they had was the Mitchell version of the diagrams. So I'm going to go back a page here and look for connector views. Actually, I got to go back. Diagrams. Connector views. And if you do a keyword search, why doesn't that load? It's not loading. Oh, there it goes. Now you would think it would be under Can, but I didn't see it under Can. Information bus. Connector IHS 1. So this just shows that connector, which is great, but doesn't tell me where it is in the vehicle. So that hyperlink that's in the service literature in here is a huge asset. So the independent information systems like Alldata and Mitchell need to get access to that, otherwise it makes it very difficult. Either that, or I'm just going to have to subscribe to OE information when I need it, when I got a detailed elaborate diagnosis like the one I had on Saturday, and I'll just charge the customer for access to the information for 36 hours or however long the minimum time allotted is. But that's it. I'm going to make some test terminals out of these connectors so that I don't have to pierce wires or backpin wires. I'm going to solder some of these leads on so that I can just plug my scope leads into it. By comparison, here's Identifix service information available for this 21 RAM. No wiring diagrams OE, no color diagrams, no motor wiring diagrams, no component locations, a little bit of circuit description. I even tried IDing it as an older vehicle. I had to go all the way back to 2019 to get color wiring diagrams, which are Mitchell versions of the schematics, which are redrawn and they leave a lot of detail out. That's it. Thanks for watching.